with Black and Blue. They were inducted in the 2010 OMHOF Awards, and they're here with us. Thank you guys for joining us here.
Our pleasure.
Yeah.
Great to be here. Thank you.
How does it feel to be recognized as a milestone in Oregon's musical history?
It feels real good, you know. I mean, I didn't think it would ever happen. I mean, seriously, I didn't expect this to happen, and I think it's very cool, and I think it's, we deserve it, but also we're very grateful.
No, it's an honor. You know, it's an honor to be inducted into the Oregon Music Hall of Fame, and you know, it's also, we just love getting together, all five of us, because we don't get to do that so much anymore, and just getting together to play and hang out is really a lot of fun, and you know, that's almost, you know, the best part for us. But doing the induction ceremony is going to be great, and you know, it feels good to be in the Oregon Music Hall of Fame.
It's feeling really cool.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I didn't know what to think of it at first, but I thought, okay, it's cool. But then all sorts of like family and friends, you know, were like, wow, that's so cool. And I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess you're right. So, you know, and for me, it was another thing, like what Tom says, just getting together, and getting to see each other. You know, with the original guys.
And this sexy bass player here.
Yeah.
Look at that guy.
I met Tommy. He joined a band that I was in, man, went down what year? 77?
77, 78. Jamie and I met actually through a mutual friend. We got in touch. These guys had a band called Jet. And actually they had a band called Hell. It was kind of
it was obvious. Before its time, that's what it was.
It was a satanic kind of thing.
No, it wasn't. It was tongue-in-cheek. It was fun. But, you know, anyway, Tommy ended up kind of getting into that thing. And then from there, it just formed into Black and Blue. Patrick?
Well, my brother knew you guys, worked with you guys forever.
He was
I got to know them from my brother. He was in the band before I was.
We had some different, there was different incarnations of different bands, and eventually we got Black and Blue together. And, you know, actually Patrick and Woo were just out of high school. They were at Lake Oswego High School, and they were young guys, but they had the fire, and it was just the right combination. And Pete, we knew playing in some different bands.
Well, I was a drummer originally, and I became the singer, and we needed a drummer. And
yeah. And Pete, we've known for a few years, you know, one of the greatest drummers in town. But we finally got together, you know, and we had this common vision of, you know, doing this hard rock band that, you know, that we love that kind of stuff. But eventually, after about a year, we were in Portland. We were doing shows in Portland, and it was so heavily into the cover, you know, playing cover music here. And we had all of our own music that we wanted to play, and we were loud and had our own style. And we knew down in Southern California that you know, things were starting to happen down there. You know, in the record business, their groups were getting signed down there, playing, you know, hard rock, heavy metal music. So we decided we better go to Southern California, even though we love Portland. But we decided to go down there and you know, try to make things happen.
Sure, you guys went to Germany and recorded with Dieter Dierks in the studio.
Our first
How'd that
record.
come about?
We actually chose Dieter Dierks because we liked the way, you know, Scorpion sounded at the time, basically, and there was another band called Warning, a French band that nobody knows of, but we thought he had a good sound. We thought he had a fantastic sound. So basically, we told the record company, said, hey, we want Dieter Dierks, and they made it happen. So kudos to Geffen for that. But yeah, on a plane, Germany we went.
The funny thing about that is we wanted Dieter Dierks. We said, this guy gets great sounds, great guitar sounds, and then we went and recorded the record. Then we finally realized it wasn't really so much Dieter, it was actually the Scorpions that have the great guitar sounds.
But we were in Germany, so what the hell?
It was fun.
Yeah, but we were there anyway, so who gives a shit?
Show
sound, the bus, all that kind of stuff.
That's the unknown miracle about Black and Blue. We've pretty much all gotten along pretty well. I mean, a couple of little hurdles here and there, but I mean, we still love each other after almost 30 years. That doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's rare.
Name one band.
Yeah, the music is a real small part of this. I mean, it brought us all together, and you know, our friendship is what has kept us in touch, and you know, just. You know, it's really a very cool thing, because I don't know many bands that are still around and are friends from the 80s. You know, so that's what this thing really is all about. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
But we've had, you know, some great times. I mean, we could sit here and tell you stories, you know, from being on the road and. You know,
Or maybe we can't.
yeah,
Maybe we shouldn't. I don't want to get in trouble.
But we've got so many great experiences together, you know, and like I said, it's brothers, and you know, we've had our ups and downs here and there, but everybody does. I mean, if you're in a band with 4 or 5 different guys, you know, it's not always perfect, and but you know, that stuff happens. But we've had some great times, and it's, you know, the great thing about this is just being together and spending this weekend together and playing tonight and doing this. You know, we really, really love it.
You guys have played obviously with a lot of artists, and this could be directed to all of you or any one of you. Who gave you the best advice musically?
Wow.
Yeah, I know that's pretty broad, but
And what's your favorite album?
yeah.
You know, it's hard to say to answer that question. I can say that, you know, probably my favorite touring experience was with Aerosmith, because that was our first tour, big tour, national tour, and you know, but you know, a lot of these bands, they don't talk to us.
I mean, for me, I'd say probably Gene Simmons. As far as your question was, you know,
Well, just
you know, as far as like helping me, you know, understand music and stuff and what I'm doing, it's like just his whole like opened my eyes to, you know, the other part of show business, which is business, and just like, you know, and I bring songs to him, and he'd go, well, who are you singing to? Because I'd have these completely whacked out lyrics. They were just funny, you know. I kind of had a Joe Walsh. Yeah, I can't even repeat the lyrics, but he
We paid attention. We learned a lot from everybody. I think he's right. You know, we did learn a lot from Gene. You know, business-wise, and you know, what to watch out for and that kind of thing. So we learned a lot from everybody that we worked with.
anything that you guys want to say to your fans here at home?
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. And we got a new record coming out, you know, with the new version of Black and Blue, and so look for it in a couple months.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for all of us, you know, when we were kind of in junior high and high school, you know, the music programs in school were so important, you know, and I know that actually when I first met Jamie, and I know we were all in one way or another involved in music in school and the band programs and everything. I know Jamie and I were, because we met. We saw each other during the Rose Parade when we were seniors in high school. But
And we both had those big high hats on with all this hair coming out of it. I look at that guy. He's like me.
but it's a shame, you know, when these programs get cut, you know, the arts programs, because it's really important for kids to develop and you know, actually stay out of trouble too. And so, you know, we're all big supporters of you know, trying to bring those things back, and anything we can do to help schools, you know, reinstate their band and music programs and arts in general is you know, very important. It's near and dear to us.
It's more important than people realize. It really is.
Thank you! Thank you!
Keep Portland weird!
You know,
Save a stripper!
Buko, get a shot of me with